All right, I'm back. Hello. Clearly, I have some things to say, and today I want to talk about sexual demons. And this I've spoken about this before, but I actually saw a post by Tora sent. Shout out to Tora and Curve to Cuff, and she was talking a little bit about soul ties, and I've spoken on soul ties before, but it had me really thinking about this sexual demons topic that is still coming up. It doesn't pop up as much as it used to, but we've still got this fear going on, right? So let me talk about sexual demons and how it impedes sovereignty. Now, to be clear, and I love the acronym of sex as a sexual energy exchange. I love that acronym. And yes, sex is an energy exchange. It doesn't matter how you slice it, how you cut it. You are exchanging energies with someone when you decide to enter into or allow them into your body, because we are energetic beings. So that's what that is. Now, the type of energy you exchange is based on your energetic vibration and the other person's energetic vibration. And what I see a lot with this idea of sexual demons, it feels like a couple of things. One is it feels very much like Judeo-Christian religion trying to impede upon sexual pleasure, right? So if you're not going to feel the punishment through sin, and then come over here and feel it like you're gonna have all of these demons attached to you. So there's still the fear that's attached to that, right? And then the second thing that I see are people, usually women, who are hell-bent on saying they've been infested with a sexual demon, as though women don't do the same to men in their minds, I guess, and as though they have been victims of the sex that they chose to have. So we're not talking about sex that people do not choose. We're not talking about non-consensual things. That is a whole other topic. I'm talking about, you said he looked good, he said you look good, or y'all kind of were feeling each other, and you both made an adult decision to have some sex. And then, afterwards, if your life doesn't seem to be going right, it's, oh my gosh, I must have gotten a sexual demon from this person, and that's why my life is jacked up. And I'm here to tell ya, no ma'am. No sir. Now, does this mean that there aren't energies that can't get attached to you? Of course there are. Of course there are. So here's the thing about it. What this does is this again removes the sovereignty. This again tries to find a scapegoat for what is happening in our lives, instead of just being accountable and owning up to the fact that I chose to sleep with this person. Probably had a damn good time with it too. Or I chose to sleep with this person and it was whack. It sucked. But I don't want to own that. And so instead, I'm going to blame the other person, and I'm going to say, sexual demons. Sexual demons are involved. They're in play, right? If you're someone who believes that you will, that you having sex with someone will allow entities to be attached to you, I'm going to recommend a couple of things. One, don't have sex. You're not ready. You're really not. Any sex that is based on fear is just not a good idea. You're already coming into the sex in a state of mind that does not lend itself to pleasure. You're already afraid of what may or may not happen, which means you still got issues of shame to deal with, and you're not ready to be having any type of sex. I don't care how old you are. You're not ready to be having any type of sex. If you are thinking that you're someone who would like to engage in some sexual activity, and you are concerned with entities being attached to you, make sure your vibration is right. Make sure that you are in alignment with what you're attracting, with what you're looking for. If you are someone who is really interested in relationships and in marriage, then you have no business out in the world trying to finagle your way through one night stands. That's not you being in alignment with yourself. And if you attempt to have this kind of, hot girl summer, and look, I don't personally care what you choose to do. Honestly, I just need you to be in alignment with it. But if you're trying to be out here doing all the things because that's what's cool, but that's really not who you are. And men too, because y'all sometimes try to be out here doing player, and that's really not you. Yes, you're probably going to open yourself up to an energetic that is not in alignment with you, because you're going to be attracting people who are not in alignment with you. Now, if you are very clear and your intention is, you know what? I just want to experience this energy with a variety of people. I want to taste the rainbow. I want to do the Baskin Robbins 31 flavors. I just want to see what it is. Most likely you're not going to attract some of this foolishness because you're clear on your intention. So, don't have sex, get clear on intention, vibration. Lastly, if you're really, really still worried about it, cleanse yourself. Cleanse yourself. Bath, showers, get yourself some black obsidian, right? Get yourself some quartz crystal, salt your area, salt your bed. Like there are other things that you can do if that's really your concern. And I'm saying this because if that is really your concern, you still need to be responsible for how you're handling the situation. If I believe in magical things like that, which I do, shout out to Magical Mystic. By the way, y'all should follow her here on Instagram. I'll be speaking at her event in July. If you believe in the magical things and all of that and the spiritual entities and all of that, then you need to get up on your game when it comes to cleansing and clearing yourself. But to say you believe in the thing, but then not take any precautions is like having unprotected sex and being upset because you got some doctor's results that didn't come back in the negative way that you would like them to. Either way, sovereignty is involved. Either way, we as women need to make clear, conscious choices about who and what we are allowing into our bodies. And if we see ourselves, all this, the goddess movement and all that's happening, if you truly see yourself that way, if you truly see yourself that powerful, then there's nothing but your own will and divine connection and your cancel that will help to release this from you. But to go into sexual situations with the fear of sexual demons, or to say, ooh, I'm not going to have any sex because the sexual demons are going to get attached to me. Well, that's just as you're being just as dogmatic as the religions that many of us have tried to leave, and still we're running smack dab into it. We're just using different terminology to sex shame. That's what we're doing. Different terminology. So I just wanted to come on here, because like I said, shout out to Tora and Curve to Cuff. Follow them on Instagram. When I saw Tora's video about soul ties, and I have my own issues with, I'm in agreement with Tora on the soul ties as well. Some of us get so caught up in some of the terminology that we're hearing, and as we are really looking to recapture our own spiritual essence, our own spiritual way of being, that we start to take what we hear and we start to make it the same kind of dogma that we make the Bible or the Quran or the Torah or anything else. And really, it's at the end of the day, it is about you connecting personally with your higher self. You trusting who you choose to have sex with. You walking away if you don't trust who you're having sex with, you doing inner work and shadow work to discover why you're having sex with the people you're having sex with, and you doing all of that internal work. That's what all that is at the end of the day. You cannot scapegoat or get through this life without having to do that work if you truly believe in sexual demons and all the other magical things. You cannot, well, let me say this, you can, of course you can. I can't tell you what to do. But if you believe that these things exist, but you also don't want to believe in cleansing and clearing yourself, you also don't want to believe in doing your own shadow work, you also don't want to believe in getting in alignment, but what you want to do is have sex and then blame the person you had sex with because you lost your job or your money's not right and there's a sexual demon on you, well, that's just you looking for a scapegoat for your own decisions. And that's not you being accountable. And that's you wanting to shirk the responsibility that you chose to lay down with that person. And that's not magical at all. That's not goddess-like. That's not sovereign. It's not God-like. It's not any of that. And as long as you're being honest with yourself about that, at the very least, that's helpful. So again, if you're going to believe that if you have sex with too many people, you're going to attract sexual demons, and they're going to infest you and you're just that porous, you're just that open, you're just that unable to protect yourself, you're just that oh my God, you're just all of that. My suggestion is don't have sex. And if you're going to have sex, make sure you're shielding and grounding. Make sure you're in alignment with the person that you're seeking sex with. Make sure you're having conscious sex. See, and that means for some of y'all, you can't just get drunk and high and go have sex because it feels good. Now you got to think about it. But don't go do all that dumb shit. And then cry foul about, oh my God, sexual demon. They did this to me. No, sis, sir, you did it to yourself. So I just wanted to jump on here really quick and just, have that little hard heart to heart with you, but also again, leave you with some tools. Like, look, here's some options. If you believe in, like I said, sex is an energy exchange. You are exchanging energy with people. How long that energy stays with you? Let me tell you like this. I'll tell you like this. I went to a speed dating event. It was the first event I had ever gone to. It was really cool. It was nice to connect with folks. Do you know, before I laid in my bed, I took a shower, right? Cleanse the body. I was in there, we're doing activities. I was hugging like, I don't even know, 15, 25 men. We're just going from row to row and we're doing different things and we're dancing, we're looking in each other's eyes and all of that stuff. You think I would just take my clothes off, put on my night clothes and just get into bed? No. I took a shower. So I would be fresh, had a great time, don't need to keep that energy on me, let that go. Right? If you're worried about it after sex, take a shower or a bath. There are things you can do. I'm just saying to go and not consciously choose a sexual partner, then, to think your life is gone right afterwards, and then to blame the person for that is, we got to stop doing that, because we're sovereign. We're powerful. We're powerful. So if that's a concern for you, either don't have sex, but be in alignment with who you're having sex with, which means be more conscious about the decisions you're making. Cleanse yourself afterwards. Get your sage out, your crystals, your bath water, your Epsom salts, lemon. There's all kinds of things you can do. These are the 3 things that put you in a power seat versus you just saying, I've got a sexual demon on me. Because you don't have to keep that energy. Energy moves. If it's staying on you, it's because there's something about you that likes it or that's attracted to it. All right. So that's it for today. In my membership group, not this month, I'm moving slow. So May, I'm talking about the root chakra. June, I want to talk about nervous system stuff, but I am going to get into some shadow work things. I am going to offer a shadow work class. It is going to be for the women who are in my private membership group. I have a call in about 15 minutes with someone who's interested in that. This is part of the hard work. This is the digging deep. This is the looking at your face, the face of you that you don't like. But in order to clear your vibration, and I say this often, I used to say it and I'm going to say it again. Your body is an antenna. And a lot of us are just in static, like the old rabbit ears that some of y'all have never had the privilege of knowing. A lot of us have a lot of static. The reception's not coming in clear. And so we've got real fuzzy things coming into our lives is what it is. Shadow work helps to clear that signal so that your vibration doesn't see the shit and doesn't attract the shit to you. So I will be doing some exercises and some classes and things. Okay, I'm back in the Temple Alchemist group. But anyway, let me hop off and get ready for this call. Thank you all for joining. I will see you the next time that I go live. And thank you. All right, talk to you later. Bye.